I remember when I stepped out of the doors of Building 1500 of the photo school, I really felt like I was part of an elite troop, you know, an elite breed. And I felt really well trained and ready, you know, to take on anything. And I think that's one thing I really treasure, was that moment of walking out of the unique doors at photo school and just having that feeling of bring it on, you know. It was really cool.
I would say to the photographers today, our job is to document what Navy and Marine Corps do. You look at history books, they're filled with images. Many, many images from World War II, Korea, Vietnam. They were shot by military photographers. And from my point of view, from the Navy side, this was Navy. These guys are out there on the front lines, they're shooting with cameras, not weapons. The camera was our weapon. I remember being told one time in Vietnam that a journalist can sit back in his hotel room and compile a story, to write the story, because they'll talk to people, tell them things. The photographers can't do that. You have to go where the action is. And that's true whether it's covering actual combat, an aircraft accident, a portrait, a ship's party. The photographer has to be there. He can't make it up.
Of the face of the battery. It takes two. It takes two batteries. And it comes with spare balls.
There's a lot of wrinkles. I don't like that.
You were accidentally looking at him. Yeah. Remember those uniforms?
Well, I have to honestly tell you, this is my first convention that I have been to. But when they rededicated the building in January, and they were, you know, it's like, oh yeah, this is the 100th anniversary of it. You know, and then I start looking into my heritage as a naval photographer, and you know, start talking to some of these guys who were doing aerial reconnaissance before me, and what it was like for them, and hearing their stories of what they went through. I mean, they're talking about everything being mixed by hand and processing by hand, and it's like, okay, I did some of that. Oh, you won't remember the Speed graphic camera. It's like, oh, that was the first camera I touched when I was in the Navy. You know, just hearing their stories about what they went through, and you know,